Alright, let's continue our look at Blackbird here by the Beatles. We've now made it to the chorus. So the chorus comes after you do the intro, the verse, the turnaround, then the verse again. Then we have our first instance of the chorus. So here's the chorus. Okay, that leads us back to the verse again. So we're going to start up here. A lot of the similar stuff here, similar chord shapes and picking patterns. We're going to have the 8th fret on the A string, and then with your pinky, the 10th fret on the B. Be sure to keep the muting going. We're going to do that picking pattern where we pick the 5th string and the 2nd string together, and then just strum the G string and the B string with one flick downward of your index finger. Then we're going to move the 2 notes down to the 7th on the A string and the 8th fret on the B string. Same picking pattern. Then 2 frets lower, the 5th fret and the 6th fret with the pinky. Now make it down to the 3rd fret on the A string and the 5th fret on the B. Now we're here at the 1st fret. The same shape we just played at the 3rd fret, move it down to the 1st fret. And we're going to do the full picking pattern there. So you should know that picking pattern by now. And then move it up 2 frets and play that 3rd fret and 5th fret again, full picking pattern again. So we have then do all that again. Now this time when you get down to the 1st fret and start the full picking pattern, you do the full picking pattern once there. Then we have the open A string, the A chord, which is the, it's really an A7 chord, but we have the 2nd string with your 2nd finger and the open 3rd string and the A string. And make sure you mute that 1st string with the bottom of your 2nd finger. Full picking pattern there, and then down to the D, where your thumb is now, the root note is on the 4th string. We've seen it before, so, and then it just goes down to the G. And when you go to that G, that's the beginning of going back into doing the verse again. So the chorus slowly. Okay, alright, so after you do the chorus, you go back through the verse again, which we've already learned. He won't be singing over it this time, it's an instrumental version of it. Then you go back to the chorus that we just learned, and then it gets to the bridge. The bridge is a little bit extended, and there's a little bit of pausing in there, and it's free time, so this is what it sounds like. Okay, so we have a little pausing in there, a little dramatic effect. Starts the same as the verse, exact same as the verse. And when you get up to the 10th fret here, there's the full picking pattern now 4 times. Then we do the smaller picking pattern. We just pick the 5th string and the 2nd string, and with just one down flick with your index finger across the 2nd and 3rd strings. You do that 3 times. He starts slowing down here, and then he just ends it by picking the A string and the B string together. So we have Then you're going to quickly start pick it, the two outside strings, and slide down very quickly. And then we're going to come back down to the G chord. Play the B and the G together, the B string and the low E string with this holding the G. The smaller picking pattern, then to that same second chord, the same third chord. This time we move up to the third fret with the finger at the third fret, and then your pinky at the fifth fret on the B. Same picking pattern. Back down to the 2 into the 3. The A chord, A7 chord. And when you get to the D chord, you do the full picking pattern. Only on that last and final chord do you do the full D, so the full picking pattern. So we have. And then that starts us coming out of the bridge. It goes straight back into the verse again. All right, so that bridge slowly one more time. Okay, and that goes back to the verse, of course. Now, this time he plays through the verse completely one time. And then, at the end of the verse, he has what I'm going to call the outro, which is pretty much just repeating the end of the verse. So we'll say we're coming out, let's do this last verse. So what happened was, at the end of the verse, I just went back to this the chord at the third fret on the fifth string and the pinky at the fifth fret, did the simplified pattern on that, then moved back to the 2 and the 3, the second fret on the A, the third fret on the B, simplified pattern on that, and then when you get to the A7 chord, do the full picking pattern, and the D chord full picking pattern, and the full picking pattern on the G as well. Then you repeat that again. Now, this very last time of playing it, when you come down to the G, the last time, you're gonna hit these two strings, the third string and the second string open, then hold a full G major chord. Your pinky at the third fret on the top, the high E string, third finger at the third fret on the low E string, and then your second finger at the second fret on the A string, and just strum across. And there you have it. That's all for Blackbird. It's a really nice song. It just keeps going. It's a really unorthodox picking pattern, but it's used in a lot of Beatles songs, especially ones that McCartney wrote. So it's a really good one to get down, and don't forget to maybe try to practice those foot taps with it. Just going left, right, just right with the beat. You'll be able to hear it if you listen to the recording. All right? So I'll see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.